Everybody, it's your favorite podcast. There's one piece of news we get to, and then another really big piece of news. It's Apple related. You're going to want to tune in for that one.
It's a heavy news day, so clean the fat out of your ears and get to listening to Ricker and Bond.
Wow, what a day it is to be alive because you're listening to Ricker and Bond. If you made it past that intro, probably the best one you've done yet.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks to all the fans. Happy holiday. Prayers up for everyone. Hope you're happy, healthy, and thanks again for listening. Spend another week with us. Ricker and Bond, the best. Yeah,
It's probably the best media you'll ever pay attention to.
probably the best podcast in the history of podcasting.
Christmas Eve is on Tuesday. Christmas Day is on Wednesday.
Christmas Eve's on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Fuck, I have some shopping to do.
you're going to have to go around to these chimneys and stuff down some presents if you want these kids to be happy.
What you get your mom for Christmas?
I usually get my family nothing, but
Ah, got it. I forgot.
I did want to get my nuclear family. You ever seen those advertisements for those books where you ask a blank family member to write about their life so their life is in a book?
No.
It's
That sounds
like
like a lot of work on their
it
part.
does, but I'm interested.
Hey, here's some homework for Christmas. Oh, jeez.
It's like tell
I
me
would be
about your life,
pissed.
family member, and then there's
Damn.
prompts.
This guy over here, worth $200 million, gets his family homework for Christmas.
It's
Jesus Christ.
valuable information to know about your family's past.
How about you just ask them and film it?
Well, that is a part of it as well. I want to make some kind of product that you can imagine your grandmother makes a hologram of herself and she tells you why she tricked off $1 million or something, or she like tells you about her life via video.
That would be
Probably
cool.
probably via VR, but everybody we're like the first second probably generation now where like our age kids are growing up with digital stuff, so you can kind of digitize your family tree a little bit more rather than freaking Hormozy saying after 4 generations everybody forgets 4 generations. Let's bring back the generations, let's bring back some good. Let's make America great again, huh?
Let's do it. I mean, if you have like more audio content, you can like put that into an AI model and just talk to your mom forever.
Precisely. It does get a little. There's a Black Mirror episode where you can clone, and she clones her boyfriend. Did you ever see that one?
I don't think so. That's that show's a little too real for me.
It's you just watch a Black Mirror episode and you can make a product out of it.
I'm
She
scared.
she Amazon. There's also a really good one where it's like more modern timeline, and the like Amazon AI tells you what you want like as a product, and this couple, one guy gets like I don't know a dildo or something, and it knows to send this product because their relationship is on the fritz. They're not having
Ah,
a good
shit.
time, and so it's like, oh, why did Amazon AI get you a new girlfriend, Jim?
Why did Amazon get you a black man, Mary?
Precisely, it's like that. That was another good one, but this cloning boyfriend one, it's like she gets all disillusioned because that's not what her boyfriend would think, and she was like, if I told you to jump off this cliff, would you do it? And he was like, yeah, if you want me to. And she was like, no, that's not what Jerry would want. He'd be afraid.
Damn.
Yeah. So stuff like that. And then yeah, you could
That's why
train
I strive for Target.
right, train AI models to talk to your grandpappy about how he bought Doge in 2029. And everything went bad once the World War II reoccurred because someone figured out time travel. So they did that whole thing again. And then here we are in 3029, and everybody's kind of doing the whole same rigmarole again. You know what I mean?
The bull over. Can I buy Bitcoin again?
Not yet. You'll have to wait till like 60 or something. Or you just DCA it, dude.
Damn.
But anybody get to 60 or something. Ricker and Bond, dude. How's the day going?
Day is going good.
How are the Clippers?
I think they're doing okay. They're doing better than the Lakers, like
That's something.
I guess LeBron is just so wrapped in guilt from being on Diddy's list
I
that
know nothing, dude.
he had to take a couple days off. It's like, I don't know, dude. It's like that Kevin Hart closing his restaurants. It's like the heroes are falling. I don't get it.
Bet- Between allegations of sex trafficking and a man shutting down his store, it's like, what's going on in the world?
It's like, dude, it's like
Yeah.
as a black man, there's only so many people you could look up to. Like
All right.
those
George Bush
two,
Sr., George Bush
Justin
Jr.,
Bieber, fucking
everyone, Jeff
Denzel
Hardy,
Washington.
Denzel Washington.
Did you see that fucking clip of Denzel Washington promoting Gladiator 2? And he was like, "Oh, I kissed a man in the movie, but they cut it. They were afraid." And every one of the comments is like, "Unc, you didn't have to tell us that. You could have kept that info to yourself, Unc."
I hear that Gladiator 2 was kind of like that was just the plot, where it's like two gay dudes.
Was it? I heard it wasn't
They're
good.
fine. So I hear. I
Well,
also haven't seen
apparently,
Gladiator 1.
I don't think I've seen it yet. Apparently, it's like a top five movie, like in terms of like rating on IMDb or some shit.
Is it as good as Megalopolis or Inside Out 2?
Yeah, what's that?
Megalopolis?
Yeah,
Uh,
sounds
Frank
lame.
Franklin or Frank Coppola, the man who made Godfathers, passion project, 10 milli out the pocket,
Holy shit.
10 milli out the pocket, Adam Driver.
Speaking of passionate independent film, you guys see Sonic 3 or what?
No, I have to catch up on both Uno and Dos of Sonic.
You had to catch up on the Sonic lore.
I do.
I I think I saw the first one on a plane, maybe.
Going
Second,
really
I didn't
fast.
know they made a second one.
Jim
Um,
Carrey, apparently, Mr. John Wick is in it because they made it like a meme of it in the first two.
Apparently it's good.
Well,
I mean, it gotta be if Jim Carrey keeps doing more.
if Jim Carrey's a part of it, he's an artistic, metaphysical soul. So if it's Mr. Carrey's doing it, like Liar Liar and Truman Show and Ace Ventura's Day Off, these are things that really tap into the zeitgeist of a culture.
It's a shame we never got Jim Carrey as the Joker.
He was the Riddler, wasn't he?
I don't think so.
I think it was bad. Yeah, I'm almost 80% positive.
The Riddler? Really? No way.
Oh yeah, dude. This is
Is this like super old?
we're talking about 1995 prime Jim C. This is in Batman Forever.
Holy shit, you're right.
It was a 50% across the board, unless you're looking at Rotten Tomatoes, and it was a 41%. We're talking 100 million budget, and everybody knows that Jim Carrey's Batman Returns netted 336 million, so it was a smash.
How
People
many Batman movies have there been?
people did not have stuff to do. This was the concentrated thing to do in 1995 is to see Nicole Kidman, Val Kilmer, Tommy Lee Jones, Jim Carrey, and Chris O'Donnell in Batman Forever 1995.
Is this the one that Prince did the soundtrack?
Well, if I command F, it says the soundtrack was commercially successful, selling almost as many as Prince's soundtrack to the 1989 Batman film. So we're looking like uh, Elfman, uh, Elliot, no, Elliot Goldenthal was hired by Shoemaker to compose film score for the screenplay that was written. 19,
Jesus Christ.
1989 was Jack Nicky, Michael Keaton, and then you just follow that up with Val Kilmer, I say inquisitively about not knowing who that is. He went to Juilliard though. Come on.
Damn, the new Riddler is so lame compared to
The
Jim
new
Carrey's.
Riddler? What's the new Riddler?
The new Riddler is in I think it's Batman, the Batman with
Ah, yes. I didn't see
Pat.
that, but I feel like it's good, eh? It has good reviews.
It's good. All right.
Not
It's
worth it.
good, but like the whole time you're comparing it to The Dark Knight, which is obviously better,
I
but
haven't
it's not bad.
I mean, is it better than? the Joker, which is comparing butts to hats. But
The Joker film?
yeah,
The first Joker film?
no, the fancy. Well, yeah, the
Like the
number
one
one
with
of
the one that came out like 3 years ago?
Correctamundo.
Is it better than that one?
I would like to say
I
that
would say it's they're like the same.
there's
Maybe. Yeah,
a
they're like the same.
reviewer on Google 2 months ago give a short review, said, I love this movie. It is good. Detective stuff and fighting stuff. Acting is amazing. 1 star. What's up with that, Lacey?
In the Batman?
Yes.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I
Who's
mean,
the Ridley dude? Did you ever watch the or see clips of maybe more app of the TV shows like Gotham City? They're like kids and stuff.
no,
Did you ever watch the Flash TV?
no, I did not.
I've seen clips.
I'm trying
I go
really
on
hard to get into culture, so like
which
just the
one?
entertainments. Just like getting into just movies, TV
I
shows.
listened to some K-pop as I searched K-pop on YouTube because someone was like, my kid really likes K-pop after listening to it one time. And I thought that was weird. And I listened to all the top hits on YouTube and I was like, yeah, this production is just a lot cooler than anything that is pop as I was searching the Apple Music pop playlist. Unless you go to like a Friday playlist and then it gets a little more fun. But
I like K-pop, but they steal a lot from Michael Jackson,
oh yeah,
or quote unquote, they're inspired by.
you got to, dude. They look the same when he was white. And Michael
Dude,
Jackson is every Korean's facial reconstruction model.
I wish Michael was here. He should be here. They killed him.
Allegedly, I don't believe
Dude,
he's
this
old,
fucking
dude. He's from Gary, Indiana. August
yeah.
29, dude.
The
Um,
Batman, dude. The new Batman. He's so sad. Well, I mean, his parents are dead, so
yeah,
I
but
guess that's the whole thing. What if his parents weren't dead and he just like
he would
was
just be a
just a rich
spoiled rich
boy?
kid, dude. Oh, I
Yeah,
guess the world would still be in anarchy. Was it an anarchy when his parents? Is that why his parents died? Because it was full of anarchists.
I'm sure that was part of it. I'm
But
sure the
what
lack of police, the
yeah,
lack of
what was the political what was the political ideology that the inventor of Batman series was envisioning in their head? I bet it
I,
was probably some sort of communism or socialism because it was probably in the 1930s, and I'm sure that comic books were all anti that back in the day.
this is a question for Sean.
Is he a comic book guy?
Yeah, he knows more about Batman than I do.
Oh, really? I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever known that.
Yeah, I just found that out. He actually recommended a comic to me
Oh,
that
really?
I
What
am reading.
was it? The
It's
West
the
Coast Avengers? I picked that up one time.
No, it's called The Long or The Last Hall. What is it? The Long Halloween, and it's what Batman Begins and The Dark Knight is based on.
Are you saying the Dark Knight is derivative? Oh, it's a Batman comic.
Yes.
Yeah, 96 comic, eh?
Yeah.
96 comics are probably dope.
Am I saying nothing's original? Beautiful comic, like as in like
Art,
artwork is crazy.
yeah. Where'd you
I'm
pick it
just
up?
like
How did you purchase it? On
Amazon.com.
on my iPad.
I should have got it on my iPad, but I just bought it because I was like, you know what? I like comics. I might read this again. But yeah, you can definitely grab a PDF of it.
There's a film. Oh, it's animated. There's the Long Halloween 2021 American two-part animated direct-to-video superhero film produced by Warner Bros. Animation and DC Entertainment.
Who on earth is calling me?
We'll pick it up, put them on the pod, dude. It's a slow
Don't they
news.
know I'm mid-pod?
Was
Hell
it
no.
was it a spam? Was it someone you knew?
Oh, someone I knew. This was a group chat FaceTime. Maybe they should
Group
get some.
chat FaceTime is ridiculous, dude. I guess that's
Wait,
not ridiculous, but
it's because you don't have any.
that's
So
true.
they call you. A group chat FaceTime is one of life's simple pleasures.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just like just the bros hanging out in the FaceTime.
Interesting.
Yeah. You know, you have any group chats in your messages? in your
No,
threads?
just my nuclear family.
Really? You ever just like press the FaceTime button, see what happens,
Oh, I
See
do
who
I do that.
answers.
I do that. I can relate. I relate.
Yeah,
Commonality.
just
That is a
seeing
little
what the
bit. I mean,
word
it's
is.
still a little bit wild at a random group FaceTime.
Really sucks though, like the when someone has an Android, like I don't have to get into it, but I gotta say, Apple did a really good job at making you hate the other product. Like, I
Fantastic.
should not feel this much animosity for someone just because they have another phone. And it's like not even that much work on my part. It's just I have to like look at a green bubble. It's probably it's the same
In
experience for them,
in
but like,
FaceTime.
no, just in messages. I
Oh,
can't even FaceTime them. Like, it's not. What am I gonna Google fucking video chat them? Fuck out of here with that shit.
Google send the
What
Google
am I
Meet
gonna
invite.
what am I gonna Snapchat FaceTime?
Is there a
Fuck out of
Snapchat
here. If it's
too?
not FaceTime, if it's not end-to-end encrypted,
WeChat.
I I don't okay, for sure.
X the
For
everything
sure.
app.
Yeah, let me call you on your Sony phone, dude.
Dude, X me up, dude. Hit me up on X.
This is America. We FaceTime here.
There's
We don't X chat. We don't Facebook chat. We don't Instagram
a
chat.
lot of people
We
that communicate via.
certainly don't WhatsApp. We iMessage.
What if you're
This is
talking
America.
to a nice Tijuanian, dude? A nice girl down in
Well,
Tijuana.
obviously, you make exceptions for women out of the country, but when you're talking to the American
You're
homies,
American bros.
when you're talking to
The
the
American Bang
U.S.
Bros.
bros, the U.S. vote, it's just disrespectful to have an Android. I'm sorry, Google, you lost. You lost in this one. The moat is just too deep. It's just too
BlackBerry.
deep. It's like
BlackBerry had its time.
BlackBerry had its time, and even though I can get your Android
Um,
messages on my computer, no problem, I still don't want to look at them. Like, fuck out of here.
Speaking of
Rants
America,
over.
um, President-elect Donald Trump announced his support for a new GOP proposal to fund the government temporarily and also raise the debt ceiling just before a potential government shutdown. That
Oh, good.
includes
Swipe the credit card some more.
it's all different, dude. New guys in town. I'm sure they will fix our debt, dude. The first thing that I guess you can't just as a guy that's on the sidelines. He's like, yeah, I like this bill or whatever it is, a
Elon
GOP.
said we would spend less.
the the South African conglomerate builder said he will do fun Doge things, dude. I'm so sick. I was sick of Doge back in like when it was just popping up on like Twitter and stuff. And do you know how much more exponential annoying it gets when it manifests into a random new government efficiency that's making a new government branch
Yeah,
next to Vivek?
there's gonna be some drastic changes.
Sure, dude. The
A lot
plan
of people will get fired.
the plan that was also apparently rejected by the House, as according to 50 seconds ago, reported by the Associated Press, includes 100.4 billion in disaster aid and extends government funding through March 14th. However, it faces resistance from both Democrats and conservative Republicans and was rejected in the House. Debt ceiling demand. Trump, as a president-elect, I don't know how that works, demanded a debt ceiling increase be included, complicating negotiations. Uh, that's real efficient. The current limit expires on Jan 1, 2025. Democrats oppose revised plan. Conservative Republicans resist additional borrowing. Hey, good idea, dude. Um, Musk's opposition to the original package intensified GOP backlash through social media pressure.
Blacklash?
Backlash. I'm sorry.
Whoa!
Musk calls it something quirky and fun, dude. You know him. Uh, so, disaster relief funding, an omission of controversial items like lawmaker pay raises and land transfer for a Washington football stadium. Is this what exactly? Is this just like a budget proposal that's going on?
I'm not sure what's going
New
on.
plan to fund federal operations plus a Washington football stadium.
What does
Yeah,
that have to do with anything?
I don't know, dude. But yeah, sneak in a raising of the one crippling thing of uh, the great empire that is America. Hey, you're in the sky, dude. Screw funding, dude. Look at Zoom effects.
Holy shit,
You're gonna
dude.
want to go to YouTube for this one. How'd you do
It,
that? Faded away.
it's a
AI.
oh, what is this? Nah, it's some like I'm
Tells you
using
what.
my iPhone as a camera, and it has some weird effects, some
When you put
fucking.
up your, oh,
What does this do? Does it follow me? Well, it's
just
not. It's not working. That's for
zoomed
sure.
in closely.
Got
Uh,
it. Let me see. Center stage.
that's one of the news things.
Oh, ultra wide. Can we go ultra wide?
That was cool. It moved.
Oh, look at that. It's moving. It's following me.
That's an iPhone thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Um,
Like via Zoom or what?
well, you can in
Like a
your
remote?
settings, there's a
Remote.
thing called continuity camera. You just switch it on. It's under AirPlay. And then when you go on your Mac, if you have an Mac with an M1 or something chip, you open any app that requires a camera like Zoom or Photo Booth, and it'll ask you if you want to use your phone as your camera. And yeah, won't let you use the front camera though, just the back camera, which is weird. You're supposed to like mount it to your Mac. They sell a fucking mount for it.
Oh, really?
Of course they do. It's probably like $50. But yeah, since I'm on my Mac Mini and there's no camera, I'm just using that as this. But
Mini
I
doesn't.
gotta plug my phone in for it to work. I don't know because maybe my phone's old.
A Mac without a camera?
Well, it's a Mac Mini.
So it's an iPad? Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
No, have you seen the Mac Minis? Are you not familiar with Mac Minis?
I don't believe I am.
Go on Google, just look up Mac Mini. They just released a new one. It's fucking sick, bro.
5 by 5 inches? I saw that briefly in the,
It's so fucking small.
but
It's
this
so
is, I'm
small.
looking at like a modem.
That's that's it.
Oh, it's a
You
desktop thing you hook up?
Yeah, you just plug in your monitor and hook up your Bluetooth mouse and keyboard, and it's your computer.
This is for sure not a very layman retail product, eh?
No, it's super. It's actually really powerful. It's like a solid machine. It's only $600. So if you are in the market for a desktop and you don't want an iMac, that's the one to get. I have one that came out that in 2020, the M1. It's like bigger, and this one just came out. I think it's the M4.
This
This one's
ruins
fire.
everybody's nomenclature that is just a normal person of what a computer is.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people probably have it. You just haven't seen it because it's just so fucking small.
Precisely, but computers are things that you boot up. You know, I mean, they used to, I remember an old PC I had. I don't even remember. It's like like the family computer room. Did you ever have a computer room in your house?
Yeah, it was my room.
Computer room was a thing, and I feel like that might have been kind of a thing that people had in the past, but that might
There's
not be a thing anymore.
there's
Computer.
even some people that like if you wanted to, you could like this is overkill, but you could like take this to your office and plug it into your desktop there and take it home and plug it into your desktop. I'm You're not really supposed to move a computer like that, but like I'm sure there's some people that do that. I've even seen people just use their Vision Pro with that with no desktop and they just connect to it and they see the display in fucking AR and they just use that.
That's cool.
I I would use that like for like sometimes, but sometimes I'm a screen boy. I don't want something on my head a little bit. But yeah, no, definitely a top tier product. Might upgrade to this one, even though the M1 still runs solid. It's just fucking big. It's not that big, but it's not as small as this little guy. Um, and yeah, $600 for like I think base storage is it's not that much. I think it's like 500 gigabytes or something for base storage.
I see.
But if you're like someone like me that just keeps their or $600. keeps only apps on their computer and keeps all their files on an external drive, that shouldn't be a problem. Me,
Interesting.
yeah.
Apple is working on a foldable iPad and iPhone as part of its strategy to boost sales. Did you know this? You hear about this?
It's about time.
A
It,
foldable iPad or iPhone?
yeah, it's obvious that the market wants that. I see so many people with the Samsung one.
Yeah.
And there's a couple that look kind of good, you know.
Foldable iPad intended to be used as a laptop is roughly the size of two iPad Pros when unfolded, expected to launch around 2028, while the foldable iPhone likely won't arrive before 2026. However,
Hmm.
Apple plans to introduce a thinner, more affordable iPhone in 2025 that will feature a simplified camera system to help reduce costs.
If they can make an iPhone that folds out into the size of an iPad mini, that'll be fire. If they could do it in such a way where the screen doesn't feel like a plastic piece of shit, that could also be fire.
I will say that a bigger foldable iPad, I can see being propped up in many a plane rides.
Yeah, but
You know,
also like, would they make it iPad software or Mac software? Because that would like if you had an iPhone or with iPhone software and then you opened it up to Mac software, and I know they're kind of the same to like the user because they're like same app, same UI and shit, but you can't open like the terminal and do extreme coding on an iPad, no matter how powerful they make it. Like there's still some shit you just got to do on a computer. And if you had that kind of functionality on an iPad, then I think you could call it a computer. But they just won't allow you to do it for some reason, even though the iPad Pro is more than capable hardware wise to do some really serious shit, but they won't let you do shit.
dang, dude.
Yeah, rants over. Come on, Tim. Dude, like, what the fuck, dude? Why do they make it so powerful? You can't even do anything.
They really don't have foldable stuff, huh?
They don't have any. Dude, they are fucking.
The iPad, and then people have like cases and stuff for it. A foldable iPad, like I said, it seems like a lot of people would use it.
It seems like they're afraid to fucking
I'd be
try new
afraid too.
things.
But like we said in the past, they've tried. They've tried. Well, maybe not with the iPhone and iPad, but uh,
But
Samsung,
like,
not Samsung, the Vision stuff. It's pretty cool.
but
Try at least.
fucking, Steve Jobs was so radical. He wasn't afraid to kill their core product to introduce something else.
Sure, sure,
You
sure.
know, like he killed the iPod to introduce the iPhone. And the Vision Pro was not meant
Really,
to
dude?
kill the iPhone, especially now. Now there's reports that they're going to make another Vision Pro that's going to tether to your phone, and the compute is going to be done on your phone so that the headset itself will be lighter, which is smart, but that just proves that the iPhone ain't going anywhere. And two, they probably should have just done that to begin with.
What's an iPhone killer?
I don't know. Like maybe down the line, Zuckerberg might have something like he might be going down the right path with his fucking glasses, especially since he's able to get his VR headset so cheap, even though they suck compared to the Vision Pro. But like for their price, they're pretty fucking good. So like if we can get glasses like near as good as the iPhone, which would be difficult because the iPhone's really fucking good, or just a phone, even though the worst phone on the market is still better than the best glasses in terms of like your everyday shit. Like try going through your day on your glasses without your
Very
phone.
nice wearables.
Yeah. You know, like this is the shittiest Android phone you can think of, like a Samsung Galaxy 5 or some shit.
In Swan Song, which was an Apple movie, they had contacts that did all their computing and stuff. And I think even at like a desktop, the guy sat down at a table. And that also might have been contacts. And I always kind of, and they also had a car in there. So when I was watching these Apple movies, I always kind of assumed that this was some of their plans that they might be thinking of. Um,
Yeah, well, I mean, like you can make things theoretically as small and light as you want as long as the compute is being handled somewhere else. So Apple, I think we've talked about like a fucking wall tablet that Apple's making, supposedly like a home hub. So like if you had fucking Apple glasses that were as thin as the glasses we're wearing now, and then you walk into your home and your fucking home hub is doing all the compute for your glasses, then you get in your car and there's like a fucking computer in there that's doing it too. You get in your office, or it's just your phone doing it, which would probably be the easiest thing.
a
Um,
mobile phone computer,
yeah, and then the glasses itself is just fucking
the Vision Pro.
battery, fucking sensors, Bluetooth, camera.
We did it, Tim. Saved your company, bro.
Tim,
Based off of your media company, your media wings ideas.
Tim will take a raise, please. Thank you.
I have dreads now, dude. Big
Thank
old
you, Tim,
locks.
too. So the M4 Pro is 1,400 bucks or $116 a month for 12 months.
Wait, what? What is
Um,
the subscription for?
no, if you want to finance
Ah,
your Mac Mini, where they have the M
mini.
Pro for
Do
600
people hook
bucks.
this up with like laptops or what do people do?
Well, you just put hook it up to a display. So I'll show
Lame
you mine. Like, so
display
this is my Mac Mini right here.
2006. Why is it?
And then this is my hard drive where I have all my files. And you don't have to do this. I just do it because I like to keep my computer clean. And then I have two fucking displays here hooked up to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You know what I mean? It's
I
just a
get you,
Mac.
dude. I get you. Um,
But it doesn't have like a fucking Jesus, what happened to the fucking thing? It has horrible speakers, so you're gonna want speakers.
is
Um,
is
it
it just a freaking ploy to buy new hardware?
well, it's like it's literally just it's like for someone that like if you want better speakers, sorry, I'll fix my
It's fun.
if you want better speakers, go buy like an iMac, because that has pretty okay speakers. Um, but this is for people that like just want a computer and then they want to like customize everything else. Because I have fucking bitchin' speakers. I have my fucking audio interface.
Computers, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways.
uh, we could either take a 10-minute break or we could end it because it's a light news day. You got any more yap in you? We could yap some more.
Yeah, we could end it because what the fuck is up with my
Okay.
oh we back.
Okay. Still want to
But
end
yeah, we can end it
it?
since
Okie
you hate
dokie.
me.
We're gonna